The courtesan danced for just a moment in the street, and a passing prince was instantly captivated, mesmerized by the woman's graceful movements. The men in the crowd below were filled with desire, all longing to hold her in their arms. Yet the woman, knowingly or unknowingly, fell right into the prince's embrace. Little did she know, this would sow the seeds of her downfall. The prince would soon pay a heavy price, for the courtesan in his arms was none other than the princess he had ordered to be put to death a few days ago. It all started when the prince, after marrying a concubine, transferred all the love he once gave to the woman, to his new concubine, who had borne him a son. Thus, the life or death of their daughter no longer mattered to him. In the end, the woman could only watch helplessly, as her daughter died before her eyes. What the woman didn't expect, was that because the concubine had claimed that a burial would be bad for her son's future, the prince had their daughter's grave exhumed and her body cremated. Furious, the woman immediately went to confront the prince, demanding an explanation. She couldn't believe that such a heartless father existed in the world, who wouldn't even let his daughter rest in peace after death. But the prince believed that he had already done enough by posthumously making her a princess. He told the woman to stop making unreasonable demands. Blinded by rage, the woman decided to go to the magistrate to expose all the prince's secret misdeeds and ruin his reputation. This only infuriated the prince further, who ordered her thrown into the firewood room, where she was tortured every day. The concubine, standing victorious, came before the woman, mocking her fallen state, saying she was now worse off than the beggars in the street. The concubine then ordered her servants to strangle the woman to death and wrap her body in a straw mat, throwing it out into the wilderness. But the woman, fortunate and resilient, still had a breath of life left. She was found by a passing courtesan, who saved her and took her back to the brothel. But when the woman awoke, she didn't choose to leave. Instead, she decided to ask the courtesan to be her teacher and learn the secret arts, for she intended to return to the prince's residence and take revenge for her daughter's death. The courtesan, however, didn't immediately agree. Wanting to test the woman's resolve, she took out a dagger and told her, to truly learn the art of seduction, she would need to first change her face. She must carve her own skin with the blade and endure unimaginable pain. Without hesitation, the woman took the dagger, for to her, the greatest pain was watching her enemy live freely, while she could do nothing. Without a moment's pause, she began to slice her face. The courtesan, seeing this, was greatly satisfied, and immediately decided to take the woman as her pupil. From then on, the woman covered her face with gauze, and practiced her dance every day, to enhance her body's flexibility. Any mistake would lead to the courtesan's reprimands, yet the woman never gave up. Her hatred drove her to practice even harder each day, until, after 3 years, the woman had completely transformed. With every glance and smile, she exuded charm. Even the courtesan's brilliance began to be overshadowed by hers. Not only that, but her face, hidden beneath the veil, had completely changed. The prince himself would probably not recognize her now. The woman silently swore that she would return to the prince's residence and make him pay for what he had done.